Hi, it's a lipstick gal. Thank you so much for watching today. Wanted to share my favorite lip products of the year. This is everything from balms to lip liners, lipsticks, glossy balms, things like that. I have them split up by category and I'm going to start with the balms. The one balm that I'm always in love with, and I'm so glad they brought back to the original formula, is Glossier's Balm.com. I love this stuff so much. I used to hoard, so a year and a half ago, well, almost 2 years ago, they reformulated and they made it vegan. And nobody liked it, and we all complained. And then in summer, they released this. This is this new flavor, strawberry. It's part of their permanent collection, but the strawberry was in the original formula. And I quickly snapped up 3 of them. I love them so much. So it was kind of new this year that they finally brought back the original formula. This is definitely a new shade and a new scent, but it is a balm that I like because it has occlusive properties. It is a hydrating glossy lip balm. It does have lanolin, it has beeswax, it does have petrolatum in it. So for me, it's those really kind of heavier, more nourishing ingredients that make all the difference. And the vegan formula just wasn't cutting it. So I'm so glad that Balm.com is back, and I really like this strawberry shade. I discovered these Le Chou Chou lip softening balms from Edam this year. They're so good. Okay, so the first one that I got is the shade Bsop Glaze. Here's Bsop Glaze. These have peptides in them. So it's like a peptide lip balm. I love that. The other one that I have is the clear. This one's called Butter Mochi. They smell delicious. They feel so good on the lips. I recently started wearing Butter Mochi at bedtime and my lips wake up feeling so pillowy soft. Oh, I love it so much. These right here have been like a huge, huge hit for me. I love the metal applicator on here. I like the way it makes my lips feel. This is really one of those balms where I feel like there's literally nothing wrong with this. I like the packaging. I like the applicator. I love the formula. I love the scent. They are scented if you are kind of scent averse, something to keep in mind. But to me, because it has the peptides, it has everything my lips want. Here's one that is kind of new, but I am in love with. This is from Remedy. This is Remedy for dry lips. And this is an all-in-one lip treatment that has ceramide, squalane, peptides, and petrolatum. So it's made by one of the 2 dermatologists who are the duo of the YouTube channel called Doctorly. It is kind of like more of a matte balm, but it's clear. I did the math for this, price per ounce. This is the same as this. We're getting more here because you're getting half an ounce here, and here you're getting 0.33 ounces. So it seems like it's less expensive at $16. Price per ounce, they're identical in price. They both have what I like, which is the peptides. I'm trying to do more of that, and I really, really, really like this. So on days that I'm not using the clear Butter Mochi Edam lip balm, I'll use this at night. My lips are always waking up so beautiful because I'm incorporating peptides into my night lip layer. Another one that I fell in love with this year, and I don't have in front of me, and I'm kind of bummed because I am done with it, is the Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. It is so good. Love. Now, someone told me that they picked up a mocha shade and they didn't like the way that it smelled. And I've always heard that chocolate scents are kind of like the hardest to make. They don't always smell good. Artificial cocoa is hard to do. But I have tried the strawberry. I'm going to get the original kind of creamsicle scent next. I'm really, really, really loving that. And that is definitely going to be a repurchase for me in the new year. All right, let's move on to glossy balms. These are the sort of balms that come in like lipstick tubes, but some of them are advanced only. There's those really glossy, almost like a lip gloss in stick format. First one I fell in love with this year is this one from YSL. This is their new Love Shine lipstick. I think it's kind of like a reformulation and an update, kind of like a reboot of the Rouge Volupté Shine. So it is very much one of those lipsticks that you can roll up and roll down. I like that. Not all of them do that. And this one is a little bit sheer and glossy. I like this so much. I have 2 of these. And for someone like me who has a massive lipstick collection, to buy one and go, ooh, I love it, and have to get another one, that says a lot. I'm also really close to finishing one of these. They are so beautiful, very hydrating. They last about, I'd say about 45 minutes to an hour on the lips before I feel like I need to reapply, but I'm a chronic over applier and I really love that. The next one I fell in love with is another YSL. This is the YSL Love Shine Candy Glow. So there's the Candy Glaze, which I do love and I have 3 of. I really think they're fantastic, but this Candy Glow has really, really surprised me. Another one of those that you can roll up and roll down. It's such a beautiful, it's a little bit shinier than the Love Shine. This Candy Glow is not quite as glossy as the Candy Glaze. I know, I wish they had given them names that were a little bit more separate, but there's 3 formulas. There's the Love Shine Oil and Stick Balm, then there's the Love Shine Candy Glow, and then there is the YSL Candy Glaze. I'm just like, guys, I know we can do better than this, but I love these 2 so much. I really also like the shades that I got. For me, they have that really subtle but beautiful mango scent that all of the YSL lipsticks have, and I love a glossy balm. Another one that I really like this year is this one from Lancome. This is a really lovely, and I got a really nice shade. Oh man, this one's so good. This one is number, I think it's number 30, but I think it's like Lisa's Coral or something, but it's named after Lisa Eldridge. She is the creative director behind Lancome. She has her fingers kind of in product development, color selection, things like that. That was a really good find this year and I think a great release. Here's one that's been out for a while, but I had never tried. And I fell in love with, I don't love the packaging because the packaging feels like drugstore. I also don't love that it only goes up. But this is the Happy Kiss from Charlotte Tilbury, and I have the shade Crystal Kiss, which looks like a very, very pale pink. On my lips, it looks like a sheer glow, like a completely clear, just glossy glass. It lasts a little bit longer. These 2 here last longer than the YSL ones. I feel like the YSL ones I carry in my pocket and reapply all the time. These 2 will live in my purse and I'll pull them out when I need them, but they're beautiful. Another one that I feel kind of fits into this category, but it's a little bit more lipsticky, is the Dior Addict. And this is in the shade Canage, and it's a beautiful brown, but it's kind of like a glossy, balmy lipstick. It's a little bit more on the lipstick end of things, where these are more kind of glossy balms. But I love this. I use this so much. It is beautiful. One that I recently rediscovered at the drugstore and they have re-released are these. These are the Revlon Glass Shine Balms. These are so beautiful. This is the shade Rum Raisin. These are literally finally back at the drugstore. They discontinued them for a while, brought them back. So if you see these, they used to be in all black packaging with the gold top, but now they're in white packaging. So I'm glad, but it's the original formula. I love when brands go, okay, we're listening to you. You want them back and you want the original formula. I was like, yes, thank you, Revlon. So these next 2 are not lipsticks, like not officially a lipstick, but they're really interesting and I love them. The one that I fell head over heels for this summer is from Jones Road. This is the Lippy Stick. This one here is in the shade Deep Rose, and it looks and feels like a chapstick. And you're going like, wait, what is special about that? It's how sheer it is, but also so hydrating and comfortable on the lips. It also does not end up looking very lip sticky. And that is one of the things that I love most about it. I also love that the packaging, even though it looks like a traditional like chapstick, this is metal. So the component is nice. It's very elevated. I really, really, really like this. And when this runs out, I'm getting another. Here's one that I've been wanting to try for a while and I got in a beautiful shade. This is the Bisou Balm from Violette FR. And this is in the shade, what is it? Coquelicot or Bonbon Coquelicot. And this is one of those where it's a very sheer lipstick. Well, it's kind of like a balm, but it's really matte. You can build it up. I'm going to build up the bottom portion of it here so you can see what it looks like when it's a little bit more intense. So it can be like this or it can be like this. I really like this product. I've been wanting to try the jelly Bisou Balms because they have a little bit more gloss and glow to them, but I was so impressed with this. This is such an interesting formula. You would think that since it's matte, it would be drying on the lips, but it's appropriately named the Bisou Balm because it does have hydrating properties that you would expect in a lip balm. I really, really like it. I thought these two formulas were really interesting and very different. All right, I'm going to put these in here because I'm hoping you can still get these on the Merit website. Maybe they're completely sold out, but I couldn't not talk about them. So these are 3 lipsticks that were the dress code set. I'm going to start with this one here. This is a new formula for Merit. This is their signature lip blush. And this shade here is in the shade du jour, but it's the same sort of thing going on with these other guys where it's a little bit more on the matte side. It is very sheer. I really love this lipstick. I love it, love it, love it so much. I've been wearing it a lot. Also been wearing a limited edition shade called Bespoke that is in this set. This little trio, I don't know if you can still get it, but if you can, it is everything I want in a lip set. Sephora puts out lip sets, I don't care. But this one, the last one I have for you is one of their matte lipsticks. It was part of this set. This one here is in the shade Black Tie. It's more of a berry. So we have the matte, the satin, and this blush formula. Really, really like this, but what I really appreciate mostly is how this new blush formula is very sheer and lightweight, and I'm hoping we'll see more of that formula from Merit in this upcoming year. All right, let's talk about some traditional bullet lipsticks. These are the ones that I have fallen in love with this year. I have both satins and mattes. One of the first satins that I was head over heels for this year is this one from Sicily. This is their Le Fito Rouge. I have the shade 15 in Beige Manhattan. One thing I'm going to tell you that I love is the shape of the bullet. The bullet is so different. It has all of these little angles and corners on it. And when it's brand new, it is even sharper. And it's great at carving out the edge of your lipstick. I kind of get the feeling that Sicily is kind of going for those of us who are a little older, a little wiser, more mature lips. And having all of these angles on there really does help to line your lip. The other thing that I like about this is this does not go outside of my lip line, and it is very comfortable and hydrating on the lip. The other thing I like is that even though it is kind of like plastic packaging, it's magnetic. It's really, really lovely, and this shade in Beige Manhattan is fantastic. Another one that I really love that's on the more affordable side, on the Sephora affordable side, is this one from Makeup by Mario. This one is their Super Satin lipstick. I picked up the shade 917. I forgot about this lipstick and then just rediscovered it the other day. That is one swipe. It is creamy, it is hydrating, it is long lasting. I wore this the other day and she held tight for 6 hours before she needed a touch up. I was snacking, I was drinking, I was doing all sorts of things, busy getting stuff done around the house, and this lipstick was like, I'll go with you every single step. The other thing that I love, for $26, you're getting a magnetic closure here, and it feels really weighty and beautiful. I feel like the component is fantastic, and the formula, beautiful, beautiful. All right, way, way, way over the top when it comes to the packaging. This is the new Rouge G from Guerlain. I got one of their satin lipsticks, and this one here, I can't read what the number is on the bullet. Let me see if I can find it. It's number 521. It's very similar in shade to this, but it has a little bit more pink to it, where this has a little bit more, almost like a gray or a purple. But this pink shade here tends to be a little bit less opaque and a little bit shinier. On the lips, it looks like it's on the verge of being one of those glossy balms. Such a beautiful lipstick. And for me, one of the favorite things is the fact that we've got 2 mirrors in here. And so I don't have to worry. Touch-up is super easy. All right, Lisa Eldridge Rouge Experience. A fabulous new release for this year. So, so, so good. This is the shade Simone. It doesn't go outside of my lip lines. I don't have to wear a lip liner with this. Also hangs tight really well, is comfortable, is hydrating, is exactly what I'm looking for in a cream lipstick. This is perfection, and she's refillable. And I like that The refill is completely aluminum, so it's recyclable. There's no plastic involved in that refill. Really, really love this. And out of all of them, this one's the heaviest. If I were to throw this at you, I would be angry and you would get hurt, but let's not throw lipsticks. All right, here's another one that I fell in love with this year, the reformulation of the Dior lipsticks. So these are the Dior Forever. This one here is the shade Tendresse. Oh, so lovely, so creamy, wears really well, doesn't go outside the lip line. I love that it's magnetic, she's refillable, and these refills fit the old packaging. So I love that they're thinking about, okay, we may have customers who have a favorite shade and want a refill. Let's make the refill fit the old packaging, but then let's also upgrade, because the old packaging was click closure. I think that's really beautiful attention to detail. Love, love, love. Another one that I fell in love with is from Sarah Creel. This is their Speak for Yourself hydrating lipstick. This is a beautiful brown in the shade Madam President. And it's hydrating, doesn't go outside of my lip line, stays where I put it, is super, super comfortable, and doesn't need to be reapplied all the time. I can wear this for 5 hours before I need to touch it up. I don't mind touching up my lipstick. For me, it's kind of like a wonderful ritual to do, but these guys here are the ones that need the least touch up, wear the best, are the most comfortable, and the least drying. All right, let's jump into matte lipsticks. The first one, oh my goodness, this one's so beautiful. This is from Guerlain. This is their Kiss Kiss matte lipstick, and this is in the shade Kiss Rouge 775. It is the most beautiful warm red lipstick. I love it. This is great because it lasts a really long time and is non-drying on the lips. Also doesn't kind of travel where you don't want it to go. You can wear it with or without a lip liner, but for me it's this really beautiful kind of orangey red shade that just makes my heart so happy. Dior also redid their velvet lipsticks. I love these so much. This was a new formulation at the end of 2023, beginning of 2024. This one here is the shade Tendresse. It is so beautiful. It is number 724. It is a really easy to wear kind of nude shade that has a rosy lean to it. This lipstick is great because it's not drying on the lips, even though it is a matte. It is hydrating, it's comfortable, it feels like a cream lipstick, and it performs like a beautiful matte. I really, really love the Dior Velvet formula, and this shade in Tendresse is beautiful. These next ones were a bit of a surprise for me, but I really like the formula. It's from Queen Musia. These are the cream matte lipsticks. I have the shade Becky Sharp. This one is my favorite. There's only 6 of these shades in the lineup. I did notice that Queen Musia recently came out, or will soon be coming out, I'm not sure if they're out yet, with lip balms. And I definitely want to try them. But here is Becky Sharp. It is such a beautiful kind of cool leaning mauve shade. It goes with everything. I really like the packaging. The packaging is really fun. The new balms that are coming out are kind of like in a pale peach sort of shade, but the same packaging, but such a lovely lipstick. It's creamy, it wears really well, it is matte, but it doesn't go so matte. It feels more like a demi matte, where it is not quite a cream lipstick, not quite like a velvet matte lipstick. It's right in the middle and it looks really great on the lips. But it doesn't dry my lips out, and it reapplies over itself perfectly. Oh, hello, Valentino. This is the Spike Valentino matte lipstick. This one is called Couture in the Streets. Oh boy, these colors, they're similar. I definitely have a type. This one has a little bit more brown to it than these two, but this is such a creamy formula. I love that it's in slimline packaging. She's also refillable, and I feel like this packaging, and it's magnetic, is so much nicer than the other Valentino lipsticks that I have, like, because they're plastic, they're a snap closure. They are refillable, I like that, but the component itself does not feel very luxe. This feels luxe. It's heavy, it's weighty, it's metal. I like the rock studs on here. I feel like it really does go along with the Valentino fashion line, and I think this lipstick is fabulous. It is creamy, it is comfortable, it is non-drying, all the things that you want. Doesn't go places it's not supposed to. Definitely worth your dollars if you're looking for a matte lipstick. I really like that Merit launched matte lipsticks this year. This is one that I feel like the formula is exactly the way it's described. It's their lightweight lipstick. And I really do feel like originally their satin lipsticks were their lightweight, their signature lightweight lipstick. And then they came out with a matte equivalent. And to me, they did an excellent job because it is still very light on the lips. It feels like you're wearing almost nothing at all. This is the shade Vermilion. I love a good warm red. And that's what we've got going on here. It is so pretty. That's about 2 swipes of it. But it is one of the most comfortable, long-wearing, non-drying formulas out there, and she's only $26 at Sephora. All right, hello Prada. Oh man, when I fell in love with the soft matte lipsticks from Prada, I'm this close, like I'm always on the verge of buying a red in this formula, but I feel like this shade here is my favorite. This is Tiepolo, and this is so beautiful. But it's a little bit sheerer, a little bit more nude leaning. It is comfortable. It feels like you're putting on a lip balm. It feels so creamy and comfortable. I always have to remind myself that it's a lipstick, but it is such a beautiful, beautiful shade, and definitely one that is very different than the rest of my, either more rose toned or reds or berries. It definitely has more of like a beigey nude shade, and it is fantastic. Okay, the one I'm wearing today, and I really, really love. Oh, I know. Look how pretty it is. Another one of those Rouge G. This is one of their velvet mattes. And this is a limited edition shade, but they certainly do have reds like this in their permanent collection. This was limited edition for holiday, as was the cap. So this is limited edition. I don't know if you can still get it. You might be able to. I know places like Dillard's and Macy's are carrying this. I got it off of the Guerlain website. You might be able to as well, but I know this was limited edition for holiday this year. I do love these really gaudy packagings. I know it's not for everybody, but I really, really like it. And the fact that it's got a red lipstick on the front, oh, formula is great. It doesn't travel where I don't want it to. It does set down and feel like a matte lipstick, but it doesn't ever feel drying on the lips. But I really like this, and this shade is beautiful. I almost forgot about lip liners. Oh, okay. So I fell in love this year. They've been around for a while, and I didn't really ever try them until recently, because once they got reformulated, I was like, I've already tried those. I don't think I like them. Were the ones from Makeup Forever, because I remember trying the ones like a decade or more ago, and I was like, it's just a lip liner. It's not great. These are fantastic. I love a wooden pencil, and these are creamy. They are not like a gel liner that's gonna like set down and become completely impervious, but these are great for defining your lip line, for filling in your lips if you want a little bit more oomph to whatever color you're using. I love this formula. I know they just came out with kind of like more of a waterproof version of this in the same shades, but I really, really, really like these pencil versions. They're fantastic. Another line that I discovered this year that I love so much are the ones from About Face. These are the Matte Fix lip pencils. These are at the drugstore. You can get these at Ulta, and I think they're like $12 or $14. They're fantastic. They are a matte lip liner that is a gel formula that when it sets, it doesn't budge. If you need something to help corral kind of like a glossier lip, one of these. These are so fantastic. I love the colors they come in. I have 4 of them. I could only find 3. I don't know where the other one is, but I tried one. I liked it so much I had to get 3 more. All right, other things that I love that I have another one but I can't find is the Lifter Liner from Maybelline. This is beautiful. It's another gel liner, another one that's going to really hold the edge of your lip line in place. Another one that I really like and I feel has a really beautiful range of naturally shades are Glossier. This is the lip line. What's interesting is that the shades that they picked were inspired by the shade of people's nipples. I don't know how they got the shades. I'll leave that up to them. But for me, it will look very natural on your skin if you find one that works for you. So there was no reds, there were no hot pinks, there were no like greens, nothing that was really not natural to someone's skin tone. But I love that they had a wide variety for people who are fair all the way to deep. And I love that they had lip liners that would work for everybody. But the formula is great. And I have the shade Buff and Bit, and I reach for them all the time. Thank you so much for watching today. I would love to know what new lip products you tried this year that were just a complete smash hit. The sort of products where you're like, whoa, I had no idea it could be this good. Let me know what those are in the comment section down below. If you have any questions about any of these, you can ask me that. I'm always answering all of my comments. That's one of the things that really brings me joy. So don't feel bad asking a question. That's what I'm here for. Thank you so, so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.